Welcome back to the PTO Unlimited podcast. My name is Brett.
I'm Josh.
Alex.
This is episode 104.
That's how many keys are on a standard Windows keyboard.
Really?
104.
Oh,
Is that with the number pad off to the left?
Standard.
Right.
Yeah.
Off to the
Right. Yes.
I prefer that keyboard.
You know,
Nice.
it's weird how, I guess it's not weird when you think about it, how a keyboard feels.
Oh, yeah. Because when you feel someone else's, it's so wonky or something.
My work laptop, it's a real expensive, nice, powerful laptop.
Mm-hmm.
But the keyboard sucks. My HP laptop from 2012, it's got the best keyboard I've ever used on a computer.
So we got a lot to talk about, guys.
Yeah,
It's
let's
been
get into
a
it.
crazy
Talk
week.
about ERPO.
Ready Player One. I want to give just a spoiler-free review. I liked it.
Yeah.
I got what I wanted out of it.
Mm-hmm.
A little cheesy, but good.
Yeah. You can see this movie 20 times and still not know everything that's in the movie.
Yeah, I said to Alex, I was like, this is going to be the most paused movie
Yeah.
of this year.
Like, there was one scene, 20 minutes in, and Josh had leaned over, and it was just,
I was like
there's
telling
so
her
much,
things. I was like, this is
there's
this is this.
too much to take in. There's just so many references.
Mm-hmm. Very good CGI.
Most of the movie, like, they do a very good job at splitting scenes between, like, avatars and then real life.
Yeah.
And they make it so that way watching it in the Avatar world, like the Oasis, is actually, like, it's decent. It's not like you're watching a cartoon. Like, it's actually very decent to watch and very real-like.
For me, I'd give it 7.5.
I'm between, like, a 7.5 and an 8.
It was very enjoyable. We saw it in 3D, too,
Yeah, we
which
saw
is
it
the
in
only
3D.
way you should see this.
Yeah, I think it's a very good movie to see in 3D.
Your first seeing, anyway.
Yeah.
First viewing.
You want a little bit more background in certain things that you don't
need it.
get, but I went there just mainly for it's like a more of a nerd video game heaven, and it is, and I got that out of it. I think it's a typical cheesy storyline,
It is.
like from start to finish. The funnest part of the movie is seeing all of the references and the avatars. What year is it set in?
2045.
Okay, it makes it seem like it's with the references that it has now. It makes it seem like it's in like 2020. They could make another one if they wanted to, but I don't think that they should. I think it's a one and done movie.
Did you guys hear that A Quiet Place is getting 98%?
John
Really?
Krasinski.
That's the one I want to go
Directed
see.
and written and starring, and his wife is
Is his wife in the movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to go see that this weekend.
Yep. That's the next movie.
It's getting 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
For scary movies and stuff like that, like I want to go in raw with it.
Would you go see it with us, Brett?
It's a scary one, right?
It's a thriller.
Suspense, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it about?
The story begins 89 days after some unexplained catastrophe has reduced America and perhaps the entire world to a post-apocalyptic ghost town in which the few survivors live in self-enforced silence, lest they attract the attention of hideous, near-indestructible beasts who are completely blind but enticed by sound. And his daughter is deaf. So it really helps in their favor because they can just do sign language at the table and stuff, and it's very easy. And I remember seeing in the trailers they laid like sand down so their footsteps didn't make any noise. And
There's going to be a scene that I can tell that's going to be intense because his
The
wife
bathtub?
is pregnant.
The bathtub
and she starts
scene.
having the baby, and you can't make one noise.
it's going to be crazy.
Like, it seems like such a great, like, it's a great idea. It should be a great movie, so I can't wait. And I love John Krasinski. He's also, like,
everything
super
that
hot,
he's
so.
been in has been great. I mean,
He was like,
You saw 13 Hours, right?
yeah.
oh, yeah.
He was
He put on
He
like
looks amazing.
30 pounds of muscle in 13 hours.
There was
That's
just
Jim.
that one scene. There was like that one scene. He just like you see fire in the back, like, you know, blazing.
He's all
walks out
sweaty
and, he's all
and
like,
greasy.
what's
And
going on? I need to go save the world. I'm like, yeah, you do. I'm sorry. I really like him.
it's a whole series.
Yeah.
Would you calm down
I
already?
got all like red in the face. Like, I feel all warm.
You know, we haven't watched 13 Hours since theater.
I know, but I was thinking about that scene.
Isn't it on Hulu? Or
We
It
actually.
was on Amazon Prime.
No, I think it's on Hulu now
Is it
because
on
we were
Hulu?
flipping through and we saw 13 Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been.
Do you want to talk about streaming over the weekend? Because I have a subject off of that.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to plug my Twitch, or have Josh plug my
You
Twitch.
know your Twitch.
It's twitch.tv/my name.
Yes. Yes.
What's your name?
Very good.
Cute_kitty.
Yes.
There we go. Is that it?
Yes.
Twitch.tv/cute_kitty.
Or just slash. You can just say slash.
Go to my Twitter. Follow me. Watch
Not
me.
Twitter, Twitch.
And
Dang
Twitter.
it. I'm
Well, you
done.
can go to Twitter too. But
Twitter too. I
you-
see. I can't Twitter, Twitch. Like, I keep mixing up the two because I was telling our precast today. I was like, all right, my Twitch is @CuteKitty.
It's not at.
It's
There's
not.
no at. But yeah.
Just search Q_kitty. Okay, so anyways, I've been twitching, and when I twitch, Brett just twitched.
You look
on
like you're
command.
having a seizure, man.
Anyways, so I have been on Twitch this weekend. I've been trying to let everyone know when I'm on. I've been trying to do it more frequently, so that way I develop some kind of schedule for you guys. We were playing some Fortnite. Would you be able to describe this a little bit better than me?
So there's crafting in Fortnite. You can build ramps and walls and platforms.
A barricade around yourself?
Yes, and people do it all the time. Yes. Okay, go ahead.
No, that's what I wanted you to
Oh, you want me to
describe.
talk about it?
Yes,
Okay.
because you're gonna be able to describe it a
Somebody
little bit
tell
better.
me what happened.
So we got on top of this really tall building in Tilted Towers is what
Okay.
it's called. I built ramps to get up, and I had walls protecting everything, and we were set for a good defense.
Yeah, we were.
2 people came in and blew it all to hell.
I just hear gunshots and just like, I'm dead, hide, run. And so I freaked out, got underneath a plank that I made, and somehow made really good walls and barricaded myself underneath this plank, and those people ran upstairs, and then I was trapped. Josh was like, don't move. And I just sat there, and they didn't find me, and they ran off. This bubble moves in, so you have to move from where you're at and get to the center of the map, and eventually that's how everybody finds each other, and you die.
Yeah.
Or you win.
Or you win. Yeah.
So the bubble was coming, and I was outside the bubble. He's like, you need to get the hell out of there. And completely did a huge fail, which is on video, is I tried to get up this mountain, and I started building planks, and I couldn't get myself up the mountain. I kept falling down, and the bubble killed me.
Yeah, it happens.
All right, so do you want to talk about Sea of Thieves, or what was...
So,
Yeah. What's your story?
I changed the way I play Sea of Thieves really, and I kind of turned into just a giant troll. On
You
your-
do!
on your
Yeah, you
jerk
do.
hole.
That's how I have to have fun with it. Otherwise,
That's fine.
I'm going to be bored.
Yeah.
But so y'all would swim a quarter mile to the island, which you told me you don't do anymore.
Well, I was being dumb.
I decided to stay on the ship, and then I decided to drive the ship.
Yes,
By
you
himself.
Cruise the ship, and you're like, oops.
It's
no.
a 4-man ship, and he's
first
driving it by
time-
himself.
The first time it went well.
It did.
And actually, I didn't even plan to stay on the boat, but then I saw you swimming the quarter mile. So I'm like, screw this, I'm getting closer. So I raised the anchor, and I started sailing and dropped the anchor just in time. It was real close. Everything was good. I'm like, well, I can do this. And it was at night, too. So the next time around, I thought, I'll just circle the island until they're ready. Well, that wasn't a good idea.
No, because you don't have any sight.
I really couldn't see. I should probably.
No,
it
you
might
should put a-
help to raise the first sail.
You
Keep
still-
the front one down.
If you
Yeah.
keep the front one down, there will be a rock that you can't see.
Well, that may be, but I would
Just
have
not the
had
middle.
better luck.
The big one's the middle.
The
Yes.
big one is the middle
Yeah,
one.
because that's
Yes.
right in your face. It was okay.
We didn't think. It was okay.
It's fine.
By the end of that night, our boat, like,
was
the
riddled with
whole
holes.
right side of it just was almost non-existent. Like, it was all holes.
Sea of Thieves is cross-platform, which I wasn't going to play on my laptop, but I thought I would fire up, see what it looks like anyway. And because we have Game Pass, the Microsoft Play Anywhere titles should be available on my laptop.
Yeah.
Well, Halo Wars 2 is not, which I thought was weird. So I got on this support chat with a Microsoft agent. So they come back with some weird excuse of the game devs are getting ready to update, and they didn't make it available. And I thought, oh, no big deal. This agent started asking me questions. What are you playing right now? Well, I was playing through Halo Wars.
Well,
which is
that's
why
kinda
wanted
why
to
I
go
don't
to
wanna
Halo
play it.
Wars 2. He's like, oh yeah, I'm also playing Halo Wars Definitive Edition. I'm like, okay.
So they're
Okay.
keeping a conversation.
So they keep going, and they're like, I'm going to start playing Halo Wars 2's next. I'm like, sure you are. And then they're like, what's the price for Halo Wars 2? I'm like, well, I think it's on sale in the store for like $19.99. They're like, well, don't you think that's a good price to give to the developer? I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Oh, my
You're
God.
you go lead me down this road just to give me a sales pitch.
Really?
That's
like-
horrible.
I was like, I mean, I get it, but I've never had that happen in an online chat.
Don't you
for
think
anything?
they want to promote Game Pass over anything right now?
Yes, but at the same time, if it's a Microsoft published title, if they can sell a title,
Yeah.
to pretend.
you should have said, you should have been like, yeah, but I'm a cheap ass.
to
That's why I'm on this chat right now.
I have to assume that it was a story. Maybe this person really is playing Halo Wars and is going to play Halo Wars 2. I sincerely doubt it. But to take me down that path before pitching that I should support the developer by buying this game, I'm like,
You know what he
kudos
did?
to you. You put in the time and kept me talking,
Right,
I guess.
right. Kept
You know
you
what he did?
engaged.
He
What?
gave you a bowl of Cheerios and crapped on.
He did. He was.
I mean, it didn't bother me because
Was this still on chat or was this on voice?
I was definitely on chat.
Okay. I want to touch on April Fools. Rocket League. We got on Saturday night. My car looked normal. Alex's car, she had big sunglasses on top of hers.
Big ass sunglasses.
Very
Like
big.
I was like, what the hell's wrong with the game? And then we get into a game and someone's got like a sombrero or something.
And a crown.
And a crown, and it's like
huge.
takes up the whole car. And I'm like, what is going on? Is something messed up? And like, sure enough, like that's what they did. Is like they made oversized
It was called embiggened mode.
embiggen mode.
Yes.
So you're saying like I would see like this tiny car and this huge ass hat fly by me, and I just see a hat rolling.
Yep. Internet pranks that went around. This is other companies now. Google Maps did a Where's Waldo.
Yep,
Very
I
cool.
saw that.
I went through all of them.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's actual Where's Waldo.
Yeah.
Like legit the books.
I think
on
they did
your
that
phone
last
or
year.
computer. They did something similar.
They did something
I don't
like
remember it
that.
being like that though.
I don't know if it was last year, but they've definitely done like a Where's Waldo.
And there's
before.
like 5 maps and 1 secret one, which all of them are from their earlier books. T-Mobile did Sidekicks.
Okay.
Now you heard of the Sidekick phone, where it's the slider that slid out and everything. Now it's a smartphone in your shoe.
Sidekicks.
Sidekicks, yes, you get it? Yep. Your
Very
shoelaces are your headphones and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that.
Okay.
This one really got me. Burger King released the Chocolate Whopper. Now I'm going to read you the
I saw this.
ingredients. The bun is chocolate cake. The patty is a flame-grilled chocolate patty. Raspberry sauce for the ketchup. White chocolate rings for the onions. Candied blood oranges for the tomatoes. Milk chocolate leaves. And vanilla frosting for the mayo.
I'd eat it.
That's way too much sugar. No freaking way.
I'd eat it.
Maybe in a slider.
Yeah, definitely not like a
That's
big
just
ass
a
burger.
whole bunch.
Yeah.
Well, you know how big a Whopper is? It's like that round.
I know, that's what I mean.
So that's diabetes right there.
All right, so that was April Fool's.
That's April Fool's, yeah. So we didn't pull anything.
I'm gonna talk about the Masters real quick.
Yeah, that's
okay.
golf.
The golf.
The
golf.
golf. So it's like it's one of the
golf.
majors, and it's basically like the Super Bowl of golf. The story that I heard is that there's a certain amount of heckling that is allowed.
Mhm.
Okay.
Did someone get mad?
Well, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
You will
So-
not make this putt, jackass.
Exactly. Well, apparently the Masters for this year has banned spectators from shouting the phrase "dilly dilly."
Is that a thing?
Dilly dilly's
Yeah.
a cheer,
Really?
not
Well,
a heckling thing.
But it can
it's
be
a
a distraction.
Yeah.
So or
That's
you
like
know,
probably I'm not big into like the new hip stuff like that, but the moment that freaking commercial came out, I like it. I think it's catchy and it's amazing, and I love saying it when I'm drunk.
Now at the same time, Tiger is going to be there, so there's extra eyes on this Masters than maybe in the past few. So they just want a spectacular ratings grabbing Masters, but they don't want a bunch of hillbillies shouting dilly dilly.
Oh my gosh.
So just don't say anything then, Masters. Don't
Right.
come out and say, you can't say dilly dilly when you're up next to a golfer.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna be like, jackass,
When you make rules like that, people are bound to break them.
and they're gonna be like, hey, Brett, you know, I give you $100, say it. Like,
Or
dilly dilly, you're out.
hold up a sign.
Oh, I would. Definitely. Dilly dilly. Right there.
That's a good idea. Now everyone has a camera
They do.
or a phone.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Camera phone.
It's wow, a camera or a phone or a camera phone. You can put them together.
Yeah,
Nobody calls it a camera phone anymore.
People just call it a phone.
I do sometimes. Please tell me you remember calling it a camera phone.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
was a flip phone.
When there was a difference between phones.
When you got a camera phone, it's because the phone you had before didn't have a camera.
Exactly.
This is a question, I guess, shout it out to my parents. We were never allowed to have pop,
Yeah.
but you let us have High C, Squeeze It,
Sugar.
Kool-Aid. Like Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid, we put like... I
You
think
put
there's
like 3 cups of sugar.
cups of sugar in there.
Here's the
They're
thing.
all sugar, but
Here's
I
the
was not
thing
allowed to have pop.
About Kool-Aid, you have to drink that within like a few days, or else it starts tasting really bad.
Oh, you just stir it up.
No, it's gross. It starts getting that fridge taste to it.
If it's been there for like a week,
Yeah, that's
maybe.
what I'm saying. You have to drink that
Have you
within
lived
days.
in my house? Yes. Do you know how quickly we go through Kool-Aid? I'd love to start getting Kool-Aid.
No
again.
way.
No.
Then we have to
Kool-Aid
start
is
buying
yummy.
sugar.
I
And,
know.
Just drink water.
yeah.
No, Kool-Aid's
That's
yummy.
exactly what I do is drink water.
No.
Now you can just buy the little singles and pour them in your water bottle.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, well, where's the fun in that?
So you can serve yourself as much sugar as
I
you
didn't
want.
know it was a fun thing.
It's fun
Right?
to make Kool-Aid.
Do you remember the one that was always like clear, but it tasted so good, or it like changed color or something?
Yeah,
like, the
kinda like the
powder was one
Squeeze-Its.
thing. Whatever. I want to touch on this latest trend that's going on around the internet, and it's not like huge, but it's happening.
I know what you're talking about.
Teens these days.
So
I'm
we
tired
have
of talking about teens.
I know,
yes,
but it's happening, and this is ridiculous. Teens these days are snorting condoms
it is a challenge.
and pulling them out of their mouth.
What?
Yes,
so
that
the-
is the Tide Pod challenge. This is the new.
It's not as trendy, but it's happening, and it's been happening for the past few years. I've seen videos of it on YouTube all the time. They'll unroll it, stick it up their nose, snort it,
and then pull it out of their mouth.
Pull it out their mouth.
Well, they could be using them for sex. So maybe if they're not doing that, what's going on in
People
kids'
are
heads?
trying to
That's
make a hit.
That's been
you know?
a thing for the last decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a thing
First
for a
time
while.
hearing of it.
I heard about
There
it.
it
I
is.
want to say when we were living in Chicago, I saw this video.
Uh-huh.
Same video is trending right now of this girl
Yeah.
just snorting it and
then pulling it out of her mouth.
and then gagging a little bit.
So the same reason why this is a thing is because kids are trying to get likes
and views
and things like that. So what's dangerous about that is one, it could get
They get
stuck and
Oh, yeah.
you choke.
Yeah. I mean, if they wouldn't consider it a challenge if there's no danger. And I think that even if you look up condom challenge, this isn't what pops up. What's going on these days is you fill up a condom with water and you splash it over your head and it gets stuck over your face. It's really funny
You know
to
what?
see.
I don't want to I do that. That just sounds like that's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm not
right
gonna
there.
stick a freaking condom in my nose and snort it, but I'll if you fill it up and drop it on my head, I think that'd be really funny.
Now, you remember the Twizzlers, the ones where you pull apart?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Red
have
Vine.
heard, no,
No.
not a Red Vine.
No, Red Vine's a brand.
And Red Vines are better than Twizzlers.
No,
but
they're
that's
not.
a different
Twizzlers are better.
subject.
Yes. Thank
No.
you.
What?
Twizzlers
Thank
are better.
you. Red
What?
Vines over Twizzlers.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah.
do you remember it was like string cheese? They pulled apart.
called pull and
Okay.
peel.
Okay. Yeah. Pull
Yep.
and peel.
They
I've
still
seen
exist.
somebody do that and then go,
Oh.
Like they're flossing their.
Yeah.
What are they? What's that
Sinuses.
called?
it's probably like flossing their sinuses.
What's
That's your sinuses.
the whole thing? Is your sinus?
Like this is your sinus.
What is your bridge from your nose to your mouth to your soft palate?
It's actually called your zygomatic arch, if you want to get specific. But
That's what I would. Wow.
but that's not what you are. That's a bone. This is your sinus, and it goes up.
And everybody's snorted up some mucus and hacked it up through. You know.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's done it. It's gross, but it's
'Cause
been
you
done.
Put your tongue on the roof of your mouth and you pull it right out.
Yeah, you do.
Stop it!
I remember one of my friends,
that.
he was telling me the story. He's like, I had a cold once and that came up. I didn't have to eat dinner. Oh, God, it's so gross.
You guys, this is,
I'm making our audience gag right now. Is what
I
I'm doing.
hate all right. So bodily stuff, I think farts are hilarious, but if anything,
Comes out, that's liquid.
no, that's funny too. But no, anything up here.
What?
What do you mean it's funny?
You're talking about what's that? Freaking,
What is happening?
What's that freaking video where that guy has that? What's that video where that guy
I'm listening.
He does this challenge where he chugs a beer and then shits or something.
Oh, what was that? It was a beer
Poop shotgun.
poop shotgun. We've lost our podcast.
No, that's a great video.
Poop shotgun. This guy throws a beer at this guy
Well,
taking a
he's-
crap.
He's already on the toilet.
No, I thought he choked the beer.
He does. He does.
He's on the toilet. They open the door. They throw him a beer and they go, poop shotgun. And he bites into the beer, sucks them out, stands up, and then
Drops
shits.
a turd.
It's not a turd. It's like diarrhea.
Oh no! There's a log.
It doesn't go in the toilet.
He shoots out of his ass.
It doesn't go in the toilet. It hits the back of the toilet
See,
seat.
that's what I meant by it. You guys said it comes out I said that's funny too. That's what I thought about. It was a
You
poop
think
shotgun.
pooping's funny?
It is.
It's a normal bodily function.
Ugh.
If it wasn't funny, there wouldn't be scenes like Dumb and Dumber.
See?
Oh, yes.
Or Van Wilder.
He's shit on the walls. There's shit everywhere.
That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumb and
Dumb and Dumber.
Van Wilder. There's one in American Pie, the first American Pie, Finch.
There's a poop thing in Van Wilder? Don't remember that.
Yeah.
Remember the dog semen?
Remember Richard the...
Oh yeah, he's going to the medical thing and he
He's
poops
in
in
the
the trash
trash
can.
can.
Yeah.
Oh, it burns. I'm bleeding.
Oh man.
Dumb and Dumber
yes.
when they do the when he does the laxative. That's what you were talking about.
And then he
Okay.
goes into Mary's and the toilet's
broken. Yeah. Mhm.
No, I was
Just
just shaving.
Yeah, but anyways,
yeah.
like I was saying
Go on.
before we talked about this poop shotgun, anything that like down below for some reason I think is hilarious, but anything coming out of like a human's eyes, nose, mouth, like that gets to me and will make me throw up.
I get it.
Like I hate boogers.
Did you really just say
yeah.
down below? Down
Yeah.
below what? Your waistline?
Yeah.
Like down below, like down under Australia.
Yeah. Well, I guess not anything. I really just talking about pooping and farting.
Anything that comes out of the rectum.
Keep
We'll
keep everything else to yourself.
leave it at that. Just leave it at that.
All right, let's wrap up, guys. It's been a great
Catch
show.
me this weekend on Twitch, guys.
You gonna Twitch?
I'll Twitch.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.